Hey friends, Brandon Montemare here with Montemare and Associates, your number one real estate resource. So we wanted to give you a quick little rundown on what's happening out there in the local Santa Clarita market, what's happening nationally, and how that may affect the rest of this year with regards to the real estate market and the economy. So let's jump into the local market. So as far as inventory goes, our numbers are up a little bit from where we've been over the last 6 months to a year. We were hovering in that low to mid 200 range. We're up to 282 active and available homes. That number's been holding pretty tight the last couple weeks. Total pending, so homes that are in escrow, 261. That's down a little bit from earlier in the month. And then as far as closed homes in the last 30 days, we're at 187, which also is down a bit from the beginning of the month, which was at 205. So what are we seeing here? So there's a lot of things going on. And one of the things we take a lot of pride in is giving you the facts, okay? Because at the end of the day, we're not going to force you or sell you on anything. We got to make sure it's the best time for you to make a move, and that might be right now depending on your situation. Even though rates are high, there's some insurance challenges out there as well, but there's always opportunities in any market depending on what situation you're in. So let's look at the rates right now. Government loans, FHA and VA are in the high sixes. Conventional are in the high sixes and low to mid sevens depending on down payment and qualifications, and then high balance loans are in the sevens. So let's talk, now that we've talked a little bit about the inventory and where the rates are, let's talk about where we see this market heading through the end of the year. So one of the main things that's driving this market right now is some pretty incredible numbers. So we know that 68.7% of the homeowners out there have either 50% equity or more, with 38.7% of that 68.7, so about half or more than half, own their home free and clear. So that tells us a little bit about what's going on and why we're not seeing a flood of inventory coming back onto the market. It's because there's a lot of people out there that have low interest rates locked in or own their home free and clear, and it doesn't really matter. We also know that 89% of homeowners have 30% equity or more. So people are in good spots right now. They've got money in their home, not always access to it unless you pull out a home equity line, right? But people are feeling good with their home equity positions. And we know that 0.12%, so like about 0.1%, are in a negative equity position. So we're not going to see a wave of foreclosures or a big short sale fallout like we have before. We're seeing a few of those right now, but it's very few and far between. Not the majority of the market like it was 10, 15 years ago. So I think what we're seeing based on the numbers with some of these closings slowing down and the pending slowing down and inventory ticking up slowly is kind of a movement back into a more normal traditional market. And what we mean by that is things get hot around February or so. They cool down a little bit leading into the summer. Then we see that mad rush for people to get in before school starts. And then come October, November, the market slows down some. After Thanksgiving, we really see it turn down, and then it picks back up again in February. So are we entering more of a normal market? Is it the rates and insurance and prices and all of that stuff kind of coupled in? Well, one thing I do know is that in any market, no matter what's going on out there, there are opportunities. So people with equity, you might have a chance to pull some of that money out and invest, downsize and pay cash for something a little bit smaller and reduce that the monthly expenses. But again, in any market, there is opportunity out there. And like I said, one thing we take a lot of pride in is guiding you into making the right decision. So is now the time to buy and sell? I'm not sure. It depends on your situation, but we'd love to chat with you about it. So if you have any questions, you know where to find us. Have a great day.